7561.
753 561. Now, are they home numbers or no?
Yeah, home numbers.
Alright, and whose home number is this one?
That's mine.
Okay, do this.
No one's Robert's. Try Robert's first would be best.
Okay, now, if we haven't contacted you by 5:30, could you phone us please? Okay, have you got our numbers?
Do you want?
Do you want to do the duty? Okay.
Brown? Brown? GJ.
Brown, GJ.
What did you do? You see this? Yeah. Okay, and Robert Alter.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
yeah. That's right.
Okay. Now, a number we can contact you on tomorrow?
Is he?
221. What about another number?
Yeah, hang on.
233.
233
1588.
1588. Okay, now that's home for Robert, okay. Fine. Now if we don't contact you by 5:30, you're to ring us. Have you got our work number?
Yeah, I have got one of your numbers.
Got one of them only.
And well, is it a 337 number?
Oh, that's one of your numbers, yeah.
Yeah, great, okay, fine. Now, did you get the tags out for them?
Nope.
No, okay. Right. Alright. X and Robert?
B? B Longshore?
Langshaw.
Langshaw, right.
We have these moments, don't we?
French? Next one?
Got everything else done.
Keep doing that again. Just mopping up. Excuse me. We're on camera. Just have a look.
Showing my makeup. Thank you.
Real exciting stuff.
46.
Just looking for one.
1146.
Okay.
Pardon?
Phone will work.
Phone number.
Is there another number? That's one of the gentlemen. I'm plugging on you.
Got a big you're at work. John?
Oh yeah.
John's working on
I
it.
might be, yeah.
What's your work?
I'll either be at home or at work. One of
Okay.
those two.
Well, give me, which one do you think? Take a two.
You're probably both.
Okay, well, listen. If we haven't phoned you by 5, can you phone the office? You've got the number. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next call, French.
Yeah, all the details will be explained to you before you go. Ah, right. A good run down.
Oh, good. Maybe let's hope you have a
Just
good
missed
run
out
across.
a few nights.
Oh, you see. Oh, right, it worked, did it? Oh, great.
Oh, I got the last one, and we got another one. I took one out to put one in, actually.
Oh, well, actually, I was speaking to a gentleman. He said that he's went off with a jogger.
Come again?
Okay, now.
About 5, you don't give me a ring.
No, before 5. Just sometime during the afternoon, later, like say between 3 and 5. Okay, great.
Still there?
Yeah.
Fine, thank you.
Alloy?
Alloy, you've got him. That's as far as you go. Hanson?
Hands.
There's Alloy. Stand by. If you look straight at John all the time. Okay, we're rolling through from now.
David, why the tight security?
Well, the only thing we're worried about at the moment is the media. We had some bad media earlier on with the Truth newspaper, rather controversial issues where we had some vital information taken from our offices. So we have to be very cautious that we don't want any... We've got media coming, the right media that we want, responsible journalists. We don't want irresponsible journalists in. Plus we're just checking all the entries at the moment to make sure that we have all their information, that they know what's going on, safety precautions, things like that.
They're being pretty closely scrutinised.
Very closely, so that we know who it is, that they are an entry and they're not just somebody off the street.
No one knows where the race is starting.
That's right, only me. The reason for that is that it holds such an interest within the public. Everybody knows, everybody wants to know about it. That when the start is made public, or if it was made public, you'd have 20, 30,000 people there. And it just would be uncontrollable crowds for us anyway. We'd have to hire crowd controller to make extra work for the police department. We just don't want that. It's a private affair. It's just for the people concerned.
Is it also a safeguard against police maybe blocking the start?
No, the police have been invited to the start. They are coming along. They'll be full aware, they know what's going on, they know where the checkpoints are, they know where the start is. They are involved. So no, to your question, no.
Tennis, you play golf, you know, so you've got driving cars.
So you've taken a week off work,
Oh, we left Tuesday morning from Perth.
and when do you anticipate getting back?
I think it's Sunday morning we get back. So it's not a week. Still won't be away from work a week. So
Right, and have you got any chance of winning?
like anybody else, you're not in, unless you win it. Yeah, we've got to be in it to win it. So.
Johnson. That's one of them. Are they? So that one. What do you reckon?
We talked about Cannonball today when we went to the radio technology because someone broke into the office and broke into the line cabinet.
Yeah.
That's why they've got a name for it, so...
The finding it, I was talking to a guy, I was trying to do it today, he reckons he's a contest, no, the one who's in the race.
What will you do?
Very nice. Nice as possible.
Will you give your own name?
I've got no choice.
You've got no choice, you've got to show your driver's license.
You're going to give me your license?
How long do you expect to take?
How long it'll take? I haven't worked it out really, just when we get there, we get there. I worked it out, sitting on the speed limit, get there about Perth about Sunday lunchtime.
Expect to sit on the speed limit?
Oh yeah, most of the way. Nullarbor might be a problem. Couldn't expect a little over 2 seconds. But where were we? Yeah, where were we?
Talking about the track.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I know they have barrel races and all sorts of stuff like that. Things like that. Yeah.
Take what you do behind the wheel with the blindfold on and get Sharon to tell you where to go. No, I've done that before. It was good fun. Drive with the rope out the window on the stations to go in.
It's a guy from
What actually made you enter the event?
I'm the director.
What made you enter the event?
something different, bit of fun.
Not the money?
The money would help pay for the petrol.
The challenge. Real challenge.
Yeah, just a challenge.
The conversation. Oh, we say no. I got the car ready.
What made you enter this event?
I like to win. I like to win. That's the way I am. I like to win everything. I've always been a winner, always will be. I got talked into it. It's a free ride.
No holds barred?
No, I just want to win.
And that's speed limit?
Yeah, all right. Whatever you say. Definitely, you got to stick to them. Yep. It's illegal to go to the speed limit. I wouldn't want to do anything wrong now. They're the drivers. I'm watching. They're driving.
He's reading the maps.
Yeah, they're watching. I'm watching. They're driving.
The guy facing backwards with a pair of binoculars.
What's the biggest problem?
The biggest problem is going to be cops, obviously. Publicity, lots of cops. You have to take it easy. You're right, stick to the speed limit.
What are you driving?
Yeah, Commodore. Like about every second person, I suppose. Everyone's got a Commodore.
Good Australian stock. Commodore.
Australia's
Prize money?
Of course. Why not?
But the cup's much better. Great big silver cup. Who wants prize money? Need something to hang on the mantelpiece.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the money. It's just the novelty of going in an event and enjoying oneself. How often does an opportunity like this come up just to get out there and have a bit of something different? You meet a big bunch of blokes. Now everyone's standing around and not got much to say to each other. But the other end of this run, everyone's going to be good friends, and you're going to meet each other along the way and have a lot of stories to tell. And I reckon that's where the value's going to be.
Somebody broke down the Nullarbor. Did you stop to help them?
No.
Oh, we stop and laugh. If you want to lift somewhere, well, sure, you'd stop picking up and giving a lift, but you're not going to stop and waste an hour. It's not part of the race. We don't expect people to stop for us.
So how can you remain mates?
Because I don't think anybody expects anybody else to go that far. It's a common thing. If that was expected of everyone, well, then that would be fair enough. But I can't see that it is.
How do you plan a race without detail?
You don't. You just do what you can.
What made you enter the event?
Something different.
What, the money?
No, would have done it for nothing.
How do you plan for an event if you don't know the start or the finish?
Oh, you don't need to know those. You just make sure your car's right, and you've done all the right things, and you're ready to go from wherever and whenever.
Brotherly love. They look after each other. And talking about looking after each other, would you help somebody else from Nullarbor?
Depends what was wrong with it. If they run out of juice, that's their bad luck. But if they have an accident, well, obviously you stop and help. But I mean, if they've just broken down or something, well, that's their bad luck, unfortunately.
So it's no holds barred?
Oh, I mean, wouldn't put it like that, but I mean, as long as no one's hurt, well, you wouldn't stop.
Have you prepared for this race?
I spent the last 4 months building a car, especially for the event.
How do you prepare a car for this sort of race?
Long range petrol tank, a few other bits and pieces. You make sure everything's bolted on properly and everything's right.
What sort of problems can you look for?
Oh, probably hitting kangaroos or lots of animals on the road. That'll be the main worry.
What about the police?
Well, we're not going to be speeding, so it doesn't matter.
Going back London to a brick on that?
Yes. Legal all the way.
Wait a second, you entered in the race? Okay, you entered in the race as a team. How do you expect to go?
As well as anybody else.
What are you driving?
Falcon GT.
What sort of problems do you expect to face?
I don't have any problems at all.
And what about the police?
We'll leave them around if they leave us alone.
You expect to stay on the speed limit?
As much as possible, yeah. At least in the towns anyway.
How do you prepare for a race like this?
Well, just going completely over the car to make sure that everything's going well. Improve on economy a little bit. That's about it.
And what sort of problems do you foresee?
I don't think we'll have any problems at all, as long as their fuel consumption stays within reasonable limits.
Is this a family effort?
No, family.
How many drivers will you have?
2.
That's quite short. Most of them have got 3.
More weight.
How will you get over the boredom?
No, it won't go for that long. We'll have to worry about it.
Have you done this sort of thing before?
No, I would have been doing a lot of interstate driving, so...
Truck driving?
Yeah. So the driving won't worry me.
Okay, no logbooks this time?
No, that's one thing we won't have to worry about.
Okay, thanks. You can take that. Whenever you're ready, mate. Okay, you've got a couple of Porsches. What's your strategy in this sort of race?
What have we got?
The interior.
You've got a Porsche entered in this race?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Sort of, yeah.
It's a very old car.
It's a very old car, but I hear that it's been modified.
Very little, very little. The action is not on speed, actually. Speed is not the case in this instance. Anyone who's going to blast his way all the way from here to there won't get there.
So what is the trick to it, do you think?
Well, I think a lot of stamina, patience, reliability, stop as little as possible, good economy in the cars.
And you've got a plan
sensible driving. Oh yes, we've got a plan.
You've got a plan to try and get through without stopping.
I don't think you can get through without stopping, but I think you can minimise your stops and be quite sensible about driving within, say, the limits of the law, to say the least. There's nobody getting stopped by the cops, even if you're in the right. I hope they don't make it difficult. We don't intend to go over the speed limit.
Do you think many people here do intend to go over the speed limit?
I don't know, but I think it would be foolish under the adverse publicity, that we've had, that they should sort of endeavour to get out and be lead-footed, because they will be either pulled up or they'll be, they won't get there. It's just too long a way to be ruthless with a car.
Reading?
One car? 3 of them. Just talk amongst yourselves just about anything to do with the race. I mean, just any aspect of it. Just maybe the police, maybe the mileage, maybe anything. Just go for it.
Well, we won't consider it as a race, just a fun run.
Just a fun run. Yes. Just an adventure.
As long as the radar works, we've come too far to get into trouble. Just a fun run for us. Yeah, just a fun run. Keep us occupied, anyway.
What do you reckon the main problem is going to be on a race like this?
Could be the fuel stops. Pulling in, getting going again.
David. No, if it's like David says, and he's got us on good roads, there's no problems. It's just a matter of staying out of trouble. It's not going to be the fastest one that'll get there, is it?
And to stay out of trouble.
You drive safely, try to pick where you can really move along, and just do the right thing in general. It's a fun run for most people, let's face it.
So it's not the $10,000 at the end?
It would be lovely, yes. It would be lovely, but who can count on that?
Participation.
Just the first, to be in the first of something like this for years. I've been intended to drive from Sydney, eat your heart out, to Perth, and when this came up, I just happened to get it out of a magazine one day. I rang David, and I said, I'm in. And everyone concerned reckon you're crazy, but geez, can I go next time? But there'll be no next time for a first run.
What do you think?
It's just the fact I wanted to drive the Nullarbor. I love driving, and I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Yeah,
This is the big one, yeah?
this is the big one. No, not necessarily, but
What do you think the type of people that are here tonight? I mean, it's a real mixed crowd, don't you?
it's certainly a mixed crowd. Yes. At this stage, we look to be about the best dressed here. What do you reckon? Because we took David at his word, said yes, it's a real dress up do. So why not? We couldn't carry too much gear anyhow. No, we're pretty well set for it. We intend to have a fun run, enjoy ourselves. We have been set.
What are you driving? No. Right, keep up. Right.
What's the question?
What are you driving?
Ford ESP. It's automatic.
Automatic?
Automatic, yes, the wife's car. She doesn't really know that I've gone yet. Is that okay? You won't tell her, will you? This won't go on the news or anything like that.
This will be the last drink you take before you drive?
I'm not driving.
Sure. No drinks on the road?
No way, no. Not worth it.
You're going to be stopping to help anyone out in the Nullarbor?
Well, it depends. If we can help them, well, it depends on the situation. If we have to, if they're in trouble, obvious trouble, we will, but if they've got a flat tyre and they're capable, we'll pick them up on the radio anyway.
What about if you're in the lead?
If we're in the lead, what do you mean?
Would you stop?
It depends on the situation, it really does. Yeah, it depends. I mean, if someone's hurt or something, we'd probably stop, but if they've just got a flat tyre, no. Okay?
And in this sort of thing?
Yeah, first time.
How do you expect to go?
Oh, much chance as anybody else, I suppose.
What are you driving?
Valiant. Pretty, just a Valiant, that's close enough. If you know too much, you'll tell everybody.
Tell us about it. What sort of Valiant?
Huh? An early model one.
What's under the bonnet?
Oh, just a 6.
How do you prepare for a race that you don't know the start or finish to?
How do we what?
Prepare for the race.
Well, a lot of work, a lot of money. Started from scratch, rebuilt the whole car.
Can you win?
I hope so.
Do you think your car's capable of winning?
Yes.
Who is going to win? I mean, what sort of driver is going to win, or what sort of car? Is it the driver that's going to win, or is it the car that's going to win?
Both, and a good team behind you. And good work in the garage.
There's no backup, right?
No backup, but there's a lot of people with backup, I think. Plenty of home.
We aren't used to driving that distance either.